The Asian Games have been a favourite hunting ground for Indian athletics since the time the Continental Games were launched for the first time in 1951. Till date, athletics has won 219 medals out of a total of 545 medals that Indian contingents have won since the 1951 Asiad. At the 1951 Asian Games, which were held in the historic National Stadium in Delhi, athletics won 34 of the 51 medals for India, including 10 of the 15 gold medals overall. The dashing sprinter Levi Pinto was the star for India at the Games with 2 gold medals in the 100 meters and 200 meters. India continued to shine in the 50s and 60s in the Asian Games, producing brilliant athletes and some world beaters, like the flying Sikh Milkha Singh, hurdler and decathlon champion Gurbachan Singh Randhawa. The 70s came like a wave and Indian athletics witnessed a sudden burst of energy from the women athletes, starting from Kamaljeet Sandhu in the 400 meters, Geeta Zucchi, Shani Wilson, MS Valsamma, and sprint queen PT Usha. The women's dominance continued in Asia through the 80s and 90s. Meanwhile, India produced a number of world-class men runners like Asian Games champion Sriram Singh, Shivnath Singh, Yohanan, Suresh Babu, shot-putter Bahadur Singh in the 70s. PT Usha, also known as the Paoli Express for her sudden burst of speed, missed an Olympic medal in 1984 by 1/100th of a second. However, Usha dominated the 1986 Asian Games with 4 gold medals and 1 silver. Overall, she won 4 gold and 6 silvers at the Asian Games. K. Binamol, Jyotirmoy Sikdar, Sunita Rani, Neelam Jaswant Singh, Seema Antil, Krishna Punia are some of the other greats of Indian athletics who performed brilliantly in the Asian Games and other international championships through the 90s and 2000s. In 2002, an Indian woman long jumper emerged on the world stage. Her name was Anju Bobby George. The lanky jumper, who was born in Kerala, a state which has produced many champions, won the gold medal in her event in the 2002 Asian Games. The next year, Anju Bobby George created history for Indian athletics by winning the bronze medal in the IAAF World Championships. She's the only Indian athlete to win a medal in the World Championships so far. The 2010 Commonwealth Games was a turning point for Indian athletics. With better facilities and competitions abroad, Indian athletes made an impact for the first time in the Commonwealth Games, where the competition in athletics is almost at par with the Olympics. India won 12 medals in athletics in the 2010 CWG and followed with the same number of medals in the Guangzhou Asian Games 2010. Ashwini Akhunji was the star with 2 medals. Prija Sridharan, Sudha Singh and Joseph Abraham won a gold each, while overall the long-distance girls brought home 5 medals. The Indian women's 4x400 meter relay team won the gold for the 3rd time in a row in the Asian Games. For Asian Games 2014, all eyes will be on CWG 2014 gold medalist Vikas Gowda, CWG silver medalist Seema Antil, the famed 4x400 women's relay team, the women's long-distance runners, and the Indian walk racers in the 20-kilometer and 50-kilometer races, to name some of the favorite events. The competition in athletics commences from September 27th and runs till October 4th. These men and women have sacrificed their life to reach this position. Now, it's a do or die for them at the 17th Asian Games. Jai Hind.